but the cassette was hers, and there was another blank cassette that she had lent Freya to make something on.
It's of no interest to me, but I overheard Poppy and Freya talking about it once.
What were they saying?
They were arguing about something, but I can't remember the details.
Okay. Interesting.
Poppy's piano music. I remember when she started learning. She's improved a lot since then.
Yeah, that's generally how it works.
Right. Of course.
All right.
Photo of a painting?
This?
Yeah.
Freya's best work, in my opinion. Although, the photo doesn't carry the same energy as the real thing.
What do you think it's a painting of?
What do you mean?
Like, what's the subject matter? What's that big red thing?
Oh, I don't think it's that kind of painting.
Many questions.
Those petals, they,
What?
they're red.
You are so helpful. All right.
I think I'm done here.
Okay. Now,
Okay.
I feel like we're just gonna have to start going through all of the evidence with everybody at this point.
The paints with him.
Wait, so
Penny.
she was art. Wait, hang on. I want to follow.
Arguing with Freya, yeah.
I want to follow a thought
A
process
line?
here. Oh, damn it! We did talk to her about it. Crap.
Hold on, what happened? Laura's drawing. Plotted, the paints, the small lens. Let's ask, no, we did.
We didn't ask her about the gramophone.
We did.
Ha
Mother's
ha.
originally.
My mother's.
So why is it up in Flora's room?
She just gets the most use out of it. Freya would borrow it too sometimes.
Okay.
When I first saw it, I thought it looked like Flora was holding a knife
Nope.
with blood on the tip.
You don't think that anymore?
No, it was a stupid thing to say. The room was dark. I was in shock.
You good?
I'm just an idiot.
But it was
Dropping
blood on the
stuff
tip.
everywhere.
If you hadn't said anything, maybe Fifi wouldn't have checked.
Exactly. It's stupid.
But we would have missed out on an important clue.
Is it a clue? Really?
Sorry.
Tell me how it's a clue.
Accidentally clicked.
Tell me how it helps. Nothing about the knife makes any sense.
It's not a knife!
It's just freaking everyone out. Wish I'd never said anything.
So then where's the damn bird?
Is that Fifi's diary?
Nope.
I'm sure I've seen it in her room before.
It's not.
That's where we found it.
Have
Oh,
you
is this
ever
all we're
read
gonna
it?
get out of it?
Do you know what's written in there?
Nope. I'm sure she wouldn't appreciate me
did this,
invading
didn't
her
we?
privacy.
Yeah,
I
but I was
thought
hoping
you
that now that we had
were
gotten it
close
open.
friends.
Oh, more information?
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
It's just
No.
Fifi's gotten kinda
Apparently
impatient with me recently.
Do you know why?
I'm not sure.
I wish we could ask her about
Tell
that.
you if you asked.
Oh, she would.
Fifi's
She'd
gotten
give it to me
impatient with
straight.
Poppy?
Yeah.
Probably why I've been.
Have we
avoiding
asked Fifi about the letter?
About the letter?
Yeah.
The open letter?
This one.
No. Alright, let's
that
go back to
belongs
Fifi.
to Flora, I think. Never seen that one before. Was it in the greenhouse?
No, we found it in Penny's room.
Right.
Just gotta shake that cage,
Did you
huh?
find that in Fifi's room?
No? Should we have?
Okay, so we didn't
No,
find the
it's
telescope
just-
in Fifi's room.
It looks like something she'd use, don't you think?
Thank you.
But we did ask her about the telescope.
We did. Now we're gonna ask her about it. Sorry.
About what? Letters?
Curious.
You're the worst human!
Alright, hold on.
What?
Do the loot statue. I have a theme here I'm trying to guess.
What's wrong?
Earmuffs do not go on statues.
That's all we get? Okay. Do the gramophone.
The gramophone belongs to Poppy,
Yep,
but I believe she gave it to my mother, and my mother often loaned it to Freya.
yeah, we know
Or
that.
maybe it is the other way around.
When did it get cracked?
I cannot pinpoint it exactly. All I know is that it must have happened sometime in the last 2 days.
Okay, that makes sense. Horn statue. Also correct.
Why did Poppy leave shards of glass all over this statue?
What makes you think it was Poppy?
The statue lives in the music room. Who else would it be?
Wow.
Someone else goes in the music room, though.
Yeah, she said somebody else goes in the music room, but she doesn't know who it is.
That blade.
It's a troll for gardening.
It is.
Okay.
And this belongs to Poppy. In fact, she owns a number of cassette tapes.
What happened to it, though?
It has been left underwater for an extended period of time.
Right. But why?
I do not know why.
Oh my god.
Freya is normally highly skilled at capturing someone's likeness, but in this painting, she has accidentally made Flora look quite young.
I think she was just being kind.
Why is that kind? Anyway, I'm far more interested in what Flora is holding. I performed the test on the red paint myself. I discovered that it was in fact not paint, but blood.
What made you want to test it in the first place?
It was Poppy. She told me she thought the painting looked like a bloody knife. I told her not to be ridiculous. My mother owns no such knife. But then I noticed that the color was slightly too dark, and the substance itself was overly viscous.
Helpful.
You noticed that just from looking at it once?
Of course.
Okay.
Okay. Huh.
Freya drew these,
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. There's a note on the back.
but she never showed them to me.
Well, I think it was a gift for your mother, like a private thing between Freya and Flora.
Oh.
Oh, there's a few things going on here with that. Because of the carvings, too.
What carvings?
Painted models.
Oh, yeah.
You want to go down to the main hall again when you get a chance? Let's take a look at that tapestry
What is
again.
that?
I think it's a family trait.
Where is
Freya's over here.
Freya? Where's Fiona's Fifi, right?
Mhm. Flora.
Felix. So why are they so interested? I was wondering if there was some sort of connection here. I was wondering why they would be so interested in Freya. Okay.
Freya Fellow.
The murder victim.
She's barely related to the main.
Flora Remington.
We met her. She's one of the suspects.
She is, yes.
Okay. Okay. I got nothing.
Percival Pointer.
Professor Percival Pointer. We met him. He's one of the suspects.
Alright.
Oh, wait. You know what? Go back to the tapestry one more time. Sorry.
What is
I
that?
think it's a family trait.
Bird off to the side.
The ink dip.
Pretty.
Nope, nothing.
That's
Okay.
what you get. Alright, so... Alright. I feel like we're just gonna have to start going through everything with everybody at this point.
I guess it just seems so sloppy. I'm upset with myself that I don't have a train of thought.
I don't either. Okay, so we haven't done anything with her.
We haven't. She doesn't talk.
I know. I'm wondering
just gonna
if it
try
can
them all?
happen. Yeah.
Okay. See if she has.
The worst thing that's gonna happen is we're just gonna get a bunch of ellipses.
Here's all our stuff. You want to say something about any of this?
Did you ask Freya to paint this? Or was it her idea?
What is that you're holding in the painting, Flora?
We already covered this. We know
Some
what it
people
is.
have been saying it's a knife.
It's not. We know what it is. We've covered this. We've skipped ahead a little bit.
Yep.
Is this your gramophone?
Do you know why it's cracked?
I'm just gonna do it. It's a shotgun approach.
Flora.
I understand that.
This is your egg? Why do you keep it locked?
Is there supposed to be something in there?
Yes.
Or is it always empty?
Nope.
Nope, it's supposed to be a feather in there.
Have you seen this book before? Do you know who it belongs to?
I really thought she was gonna say something there.
Okay. Okay. I'm really trying.
This is a
here.
photo of Fifi, isn't it? Your
Hey, I
daughter?
don't know if we're gonna get anything.
I don't know that we are either.
Do you
Not-
know anything about these birds? Or birds in general?
Oh,
No.
No.
Do you know anything
Really
about this
a shotgun approach.
I don't know why we I
don't
guess it's
either.
just to cross it off, right?
Yep.
You can also do the case file and Tangle
You
Tower
haven't
work
seen
there.
this yet, have you?
Oh.
Oh,
It's a little model of you. Who were the other people
That's
next
right.
to you?
But why is it Freya and not Fifi?
What do you think of your husband's hobby?
Do you have any hobbies?
look up. Look up. Look down. Look up. Look up.
Oh!
Do you recognize any of these feathers?
And look up.
I like these drawings, Flora.
Is there a reason why you wanted us to see them?
And
We've officially hit everything with her.
have nothing to show for it.
Okay.
Alright.
Just go down.
Alright. This is a terrible
Alright, we're
approach.
just-
I don't
we're
recommend
just-
this for anybody.
Yeah, we're just gonna comb through
We're
something.
just
We'll,
stuck.
we'll try to be strategic about it. And the problem is a lot of this tree, small lens.
Why don't you ask Fiona about that one?
We did.
Looks like her area of expertise.
Did.
did that.
Gramophone. Oh.
I'm as confused as you are.
Great.
Gramophone.
Flora's quite fond of that old thing. It's in poor shape, though.
Do you know what happened to it?
Can't say I do.
Why does nobody know?
That looks like it might belong to Poppy.
He knows some
Where
stuff.
did you find that?
It was in the library.
Really? How odd.
odd that a-
looks like it might belong to Poppy.
Empty egg?
Does Flora normally keep something in here?
Yes.
Yes.
She must do, but
Oh.
I admit
She must do.
I've never managed to work out what.
Why
You're
not just
her
ask her?
husband.
I feel like if somebody keeps something locked away in a ceramic egg, it's because they don't want to be asked about it.
Rules to live by.
You're
Alright,
not
hold on.
wrong, but come on.
Golden beetle?
What's this all about? Some kind of rare jewel?
I'm pretty sure the research is about a real insect.
If it's made of gold, then it's made of gold.
Great.
Good, solid.
It's unlike her to leave paint on the brush.
I think we'll give her a pass, given the circumstances.
Ah, yes, so we shall. It would have been a beautiful painting. It's rather a shame Freya was unable to finish it.
Nothing about it seems strange to you.
Well, all these modern paintings are slightly strange, aren't they? The emotion of the piece taking over from, say, anatomical accuracy.
What about the knife in Flora's hand?
A knife? That's what you see?
You don't?
Well, as I was saying, Freya's artistic approach distorts certain shapes.
Ah.
Hard to say exactly what we're looking at.
See, that's helpful.
Okay.
Would have been.
Would have been.
Photo of painting. I want to see that one.
That's one of Freya's paintings, is it not? It's impressive, but a little miserable for my tastes.
Okay, that's it. Sheet music?
I've never been one for music. Why not ask Poppy instead?
Already did.
Headphones?
The statue was up in the rooftop garden.
Yes, it's been there a while. You can see the brass is slightly tarnished by the elements, but it's not too bad. Might be salvageable.
How?
He wants to restore it.
My daughter Fiona and her best friend. They grow up so fast.
Do you know why it's ripped like that?
Ah, yes. I didn't even notice. No idea.
Liar.
Oh dear.
Do you know who this is?
Not a clue.
What? Everybody gotta lie.
So many people are lying to
Why
us.
are you all lying?
Foul.
You.
Flora's drawing?
These drawings are quite precious. I'm surprised Flora let you see them.
What happened to the bird? Did it die?
I don't know. Seems likely, though, doesn't it?
Why is everybody lying? Are we just finishing it out now?
Yeah, might as well.
Why would someone lock up a book like that?
We think it's a secret diary.
It is. We already opened it.
Teenagers are funny, aren't they?
Teenagers are weird.
Freya was quite the talent. She had a way of capturing the spirits of her subjects. Not in an evil way, in a good way. I've never seen that before. Looks valuable.
Oh my god, dude. Rein it in.
That looks like it might belong to Fitz. Bizarre things, aren't they? Penelope seems rather attached to them.
Bizarre
Do you not feel sorry for them in that little cage?
Come now, I'm sure they could leave if they really wanted to. Goodness me! Is that a clue?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
It might be.
Now this is still in very good condition. Apart from the crack, of course.
What about those shards on the inside of the horn?
Looks like somebody broke a glass and was trying to conceal the evidence. Cunning.
Broken glass. I'm still not up.
I don't know who would
looks
be
like
in
it
that
might belong
room.
to Fitz.
What would the broken glass even be?
Charming, isn't it? Yes. Built by the Remington family originally. Dear Flora's father and his associates.
But now it's owned by you? By the Fellow family?
The Fellows and the Pointers have both come to claim a certain degree of ownership.
And who named it Tangle Tower?
Flora chose the name.
What does it mean?
I think it was her intention that it mean nothing at all. Something of a fresh start.
From what?
This really isn't for me to say, but she had some kind of disagreement with her siblings. After they moved away, Flora changed the name of the house. I think perhaps she hoped it would make them feel unwelcome, yes, less likely to come back.
That's kind of extreme.
Yes, it is rather, isn't it?
Okay.
What?
What's
the case file?
this?
It's my case file. It's how I know what I'm supposed to be doing.
You mean to say you're bound by the limits of what's written in this little document? Sounds dreadful.
I found it comforting.
Same.
And that is it.
Okay. So that's...
Do we know anything?
I don't know anything. Have we finished talking to Fifi about everything?
No.
I'm just gonna do this real quick and get it done.
We've done a lot. Empty egg.
The fruit here has a unique chemical makeup. It makes them completely pointless. Unless you wish to cut it down and sell it as a precious stone.
It's not edible.
Depends
On what?
on the structural integrity of your teeth.
Fair enough.
That belongs to my mother. I think she must be fond of eggs. There are a number of egg-shaped carvings to be found in the garden and in the Grand Hall.
There are.
Yeah, what's the deal with all the eggs?
Some people just like eggs.
Already.
I don't
Sheet
believe you.
music is what I'm interested in.
I am scared of birds.
Why?
Oh.
It is an irrational fear. I have no suitable explanation.
Oh.
Crumple paper.
Who is this her to whom the message refers?
Well, I don't know exactly. Exactly.
We do know.
Then how can
Grimoire,
I
don't
meaningfully
lie.
evaluate this object? Next,
Next.
an item from Poppy's childhood. Her earliest piano lessons hold some special significance for her.
Why's that?
No idea. She has never graced me with the details, and I am not forthcoming enough to ask.
You two are friends, right?
We are, yes.
But
It is clear to me now that Poppy has become tired of my company.
is it anything to do with Freya?
Oh, no. The changes in Poppy's mood have nothing to do with Freya. Her concerns simply lie elsewhere.
What?
Huh.
It is a flower. It reminds me of something,
Yeah.
but I cannot say
A
what.
woman.
What a mess. Penelope should tidy up after herself.
These weren't dropped by Penny. They were dropped by birds, I think.
My argument stands.
Okay, so that's everything.
Case file and the house.
I require facts. What do you know?
Well, we know Freya was stabbed with a knife, and then she fell.
Correction. She was stabbed with something. There was no knife found at the crime scene.
Apart from the one in the painting.
It's not a knife in the
Which, as a
painting.
mere
We've covered
abstract
this.
representation does not
It's true, we
count.
don't know what stabbed
Nobody
her.
has ever been stabbed by the concept of a knife.
It's not a knife.
What is your opinion of Tangle Tower?
Oh, it's impressive. Elaborate gardens, unique architecture.
Must be worth a fortune.
Why do you ask, Fifi?
I am the heir of the Fellow family and the Remington family. This makes me the sole beneficiary of Tangle Tower.
That's quite an inheritance.
Wow.
They can't make you do anything, Fifi. If you don't want the house, just tell them. Or just sell it. Who cares?
You sound like her.
Freya.
Probably.
Hmm.
Okay. Who do you want to talk to?
My own brain.
I know. I feel like we're
See
missing
what it's
something.
picked- Oh,
somewhere.
yeah.
I know
So
we
much.
need to do
Okay.
this.
So there's the headphones. There's. Did we do Poppy all the way through? Let's go to Poppy.
I think we've done Poppy all the way through.
There's a couple here that I'm interested in if we haven't done them.
Okay, we haven't done Poppy all the way
Flora's drawing.
through. We've
How
done
sweet.
most of them.
I see a lot of birds up in the rooftop garden. They seem to really like it up there.
Why's that?
It's quiet. I think it's kind of cruel to keep 3 birds in one cage like that.
Does Penny not let them out to fly?
Oh, she does. She must do. But I don't think they're allowed to go far. Penny can be a little protective.
You think?
Oh, you've been to the greenhouse? What did you think?
Impressive, I guess. But kind of
guess.
unsettling with Fitz lurking in the shadows the whole time.
Yeah, it's kind of really unnerving.
He does that.
He does that.
Is that supposed to be Flora?
Possibly.
Oh, how nice.
And the other paint?
Whose paints are those?
They belong to Felix, I think.
Okay, we did that.
Okay, so she
I
said
think
she seems to
everybody sees
have.
something different.
Did Freya ever tell you what she saw in it?
Not exactly. She said something about it being from a recurring nightmare.
Sorry, but if it was from a nightmare, why would you paint it and leave it in front of your bed?
Maybe she wanted to take control of it. Giving something a physical form can make it easier to deal with. Well, sometimes.
There's so many
What
questions
was
I have.
inside?
Nothing.
Huh. Freya would always load up the palette with all the exact colors she was gonna need. I think it helped her zone out and focus on the actual painting itself. Like getting all your sheet music lined up before playing a long piece.
Right. So the blob of black paint in the middle, that was for painting
Also, why
Flora?
no
Flora's
yellow?
dress, yeah. She wears even more black than I do.
The yellow's not touched either. Not that I really came up
Why is
before.
the glass cracked down one side?
Natural wear and tear, maybe?
No way. Freya took good care of her stuff.
And
So
we're out
there
of
are
time.
2 families living in Tangle Tower?
Yeah.
3 pointers and 5 fellows. 4 fellows.
What's
Oh.
the connection between them?
There isn't one. Not really. It was all built by the Remington family. Flora's a Remington, originally. So was Primrose, my mother. She married into the Pointers, and Flora married into the Fellows.
So the Fellows and the Pointers own the house now?
Flora owns the house. Depending on who you ask, that means her husband Felix owns it too.
What about your father?
His claim over the house kind of fell apart after my mother left.
Where's your mother now?
No idea.
Okay.
There's something I noticed about Freya's knife wound.
Hit me.
From what we could tell, the blade went in at an exact right angle, perpendicular to Freya's body. And there's only one small pool of blood. Nothing on Freya's hands, or anywhere else. The whole thing is just a little too peaceful.
I think someone stabbed her through the painting? Maybe that's why there's blood on the...
That's why she was standing so close to it?
What?
Why she was standing so close to it?
Well, if she was standing close to it and stabbed through it...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. There's no necessarily a cut in the painting, though.
Yeah, I feel like we would have noticed that.
Yeah.
Alright, so we've talked to her for everything. Let's go talk to the bird lady. Oh my god.
Lovely. I can't decide what's worse. How she looks here,
Oh.
or how she looks now.
Oh,
That's really mean.
That's... Jeez.
Oh, absolutely no idea.
Why would you...
Looks a little simple for Poppy, doesn't it? I thought she was a grade 12 or something.
I didn't know there were that many grades.
I'm sure they invented some new ones just for her.
Wow,
Some
you're really,
contempt there.
Seen this one in a while.
really
He
aggressive.
lives in the music room, doesn't he?
Currently.
Not a fan of insects myself. Whose research is this?
We were hoping you might know.
No, can't say I... Freya, perhaps. I know she was always very fond of grubby little things like this.
Noted.
Okay.
Ooh, delightful. More of a gemstone than a fruit, isn't it?
Inedible, too, I think.
Yes. At one point I thought Fitz might be growing them to sell them. But honestly, I think he just likes the way they look. I don't know what that is.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken, that little red and white one is supposed to be a bird of some kind.
We already
Some
covered that.
kind? We know what kind it is.
A bit vain to carve wooden figurines of oneself, isn't it?
No
I
one to
know
talk
a lot
about
of
vain.
people rather like this painting, but it's a little much for me. I find it overbearing. And for some reason, it makes me feel bad for Freya. I think she was more troubled than we knew.
So many questions right
Freya
now.
was very
I want to read her
talented,
diary again, too.
even at that age.
Do you know how old this photo is?
Not sure. Must be a couple of years at least. Sometime before Fiona settled on her current style. Ooh, a secret diary.
You're really...
That's our
Wow.
best too.
Excellent.
Weird.
Gaudy old thing, isn't it? Flora seems very fond of it. I've never understood why. But then I could say the same thing about her husband.
Heyo!
What?
Terrible.
You recognize it?
The color scheme. 3 different pinks. Obscene.
Oh my god.
Poppy's gramophone. She's had it for a long time. As a young child, she'd call it her mama phone, on account of it belonging to her mother.
That's cute.
Oh yes, adorable.
Whoa.
Oh, that's
She
right.
really has a thing.
Aw. Praise paints.
Freya doesn't take very good care of her paints, does she? But then she was always rather bohemian, had her own priorities.
Doesn't know much.
Hello. Who penned this juicy little number?
We don't know. It's not signed.
An anonymous letter? Classic clue. Goodness me. Poppy really doesn't take care of her belongings, does she?
Wow.
It wasn't in Poppy's room.
We get it.
was
You
in a
don't
little
like
pond in
Poppy.
the garden.
Yeah.
Exactly! Hardly the place
my God.
for it.
You got a thing.
harp statue.
Sure, I've read about this creature somewhere. Don't remember anything about him playing the harp, though.
You've read about it?
Finally! I get to see a detective's case file.
That's a very specific thing to be excited about.
Well, only last week I asked that miserable hawkshot woman if I could see her case notes.
I'm guessing she said no.
Would have been much more polite if she had just said no. Instead, she was quite rude to me.
I would be
Accused me
too.
of being, what was it? A shallow sensationalist.
Jacques.
No, it's probably quite impressive. To a visitor, fresh eyes and all that.
Not to you.
Try living in it for 20 years. The sheen wears off. If it wasn't for my fits, I'd have little reason to stay.
What about inheritance? You're the next oldest pointer after your uncle, aren't you?
Well, thank you very much for phrasing it like that. But no, any money left in the Pointer family will pass down directly to Poppy.
Is that fair?
I couldn't care less, to be perfectly honest.
Hmm.
Wow, you're like really.
That's interesting.
like really aggressive about this whole thing. Okay.
Okay, hold on.
What?
Do we know anything?
No,
Like, we've got to have something at this point.
we don't.
A direction.
Nope.
Where's all that CSI?
Did you just
Criminal
tap
justice
my
thing?
head?
What?
Did you just tap my head?
I poked it.
All
Straight
right.
up case file.
You truly consider this a case file?
Yep.
What's wrong with it?
No organization, no system.
That's my style. I like seeing everything laid out at once. Yeah, it helps me think.
How quaint.
Solid.
Conveniently left anonymous. It's useless until you can prove to whom it concerns. Can you do that?
No?
No.
Huh.
These people really are ridiculous, aren't they?
Yes.
Horn statue.
Some breed of amphibious humanoid. Potentially bipedal. Although none of the statues show the creature's feet.
I guess we'll never know.
So somebody keeps coming into
What?
the music room, but we don't have any idea as
Who
to who
else
that
it
would
is?
be.
Yeah.
This belongs to you, Hawkshaw?
Correct.
And,
Oh, okay.
what is it?
It's my handheld microscope for up-close investigation work.
What do you magnify with it?
Trace particles, dust, oils, clothing fibers.
Have you used it here at Tangle Tower?
I have. I used it to examine the greenhouse only 2 days ago.
What were you looking for?
That is between myself and my client.
Okay, that's something.
It is. Examining particles
That's what she said.
and fibers.
That's what she said.
You want to go to the greenhouse?
Okay, so we've gotten four
Yeah.
of them.
4.
We need the other 4.
Let's go to Fitz.
Fitz, my friend.
Fitz.
My
My
looming
fellow.
companion.
Got some questions for you. Small
you ever
wins.
seen this before, Fitz?
No, but I don't normally go into Fifi's room.
That's not where we found it.
Oh, I just thought it looks like it belongs to her.
Everybody kept saying that.
Yeah.
Horn statue.
What's with the broken glass?
I don't know.
It didn't help.
That's quite sweet, really. Felix made that? Huh. How odd. That looks like it might belong to Poppy.
Feathers.
We found these up in the rooftop garden. Do you know how long they've been there?
No, could have been a long time. We don't ever really clear up the rooftop garden.
Why not?
Nature is unruly. In truth, it prefers to be left alone. Penelope's 3 favorite birds. She's very protective over them.
Are they like her pets? Do they have names?
No.
Oh, they have names. Penelope loves to name things.
Do you remember what she named them?
I do not.
Fair. A lot of tease.
That's great.
Did Freya draw these?
Yeah. There's a note in the back, too.
She was even closer to Flora than I realized.
Any idea who this is?
No idea.
Why does everybody pretend they don't know who that is?
Looks like someone doesn't want you to read that book.
That's the